I'm Jana Stanfield, and I'm so glad you're here tonight, or glad you're here tomorrow morning, Sunday morning in Kuala Lumpur, where so many of our students are from. If your life doesn't have a theme song yet, you know this one is always available. I wrote it for mine, but if you write a song really well, it's about everybody. My goal is always for someone to say, "That's my song. You wrote that about me." If I could look down on this path I walked from somewhere way up high, I could see the crooked road that I'd come. I walked a mile with sorrow, I walked a mile with joy. Now I'm less afraid of either one. For every tear I cried, there's a smile that I have earned. For every mile I walk, there's a lesson I learned. I'm not lost, I am exploring. Life is an adventure worth enjoying. Though I may not know where I'm going, I'm not lost, I am exploring. I am not lost, I am exploring. This song really applies right now during the COVID pandemic, doesn't it? So many people losing their jobs, so many things changing, losing their careers. Sometimes you just sort of wonder, hey, did the career that brought me here just drive away without me? Or, ooh, better for a songwriter, did the career that brought me here just disappear? What are we gonna do instead? How about this? Some people choose to live their lives on quiet avenues, while others find a place in the parade. Some like me are seekers. We take less traveled roads, believing we can find a better way. And though I get discouraged, I won't be turning back. I have joy as my compass and faith as my map. Yes, we do. I'm not lost, I am exploring. Life is an adventure worth enjoying. Though I may not know where I'm going, I am not lost, I am exploring. I am not lost, I am exploring. I am not lost, I am exploring. Yeah. I am so glad, all of you, that you are here, and thank you for that. There's a little reaction button you can use over there. It's hard to get used to, but I know it works really well. I would much rather, just like you, be right there with you as we do this show. At the same time, we are this close to each other, and it would be very hard to do that without Zoom. Thank goodness for Zoom. And we are so glad you're here. Now, how many of you out there, get ready on your reaction button? How many of you have had concerns that you might be spending a little bit too much time on your Zoom butt? Yes, I've taken so many Zoom butt classes since the pandemic started that I'm just wondering if COVID-19 is for the amount of weight you gain by sitting on your Zoom butt. So I'm thinking we want to start out the show with a little laughter before we get going here. Is it all right, Kay, if we just go on a little laughter tangent here? And as a facilitator of laughter yoga, I want to encourage you, even if you're by yourself, let yourself laugh out loud. And if you feel so inclined and you can, let your laughter linger just a few seconds more. Laughter is therapeutic for everyone. So let yourself laugh and let your laughter linger longer. I wrote this song about myself, and I don't care if you're laughing at me as long as you're laughing. See if anyone can relate to this one. I wear mom jeans. That's why I wear mom jeans. Actually, these days it's a lot of yoga pants and pajama pants. But you know, the fact that things have changed and maybe we were a little slow to change with them. Maybe on Zoom we've had some embarrassing mistakes. Don't know if anyone here has had anything embarrassing happen to them on Zoom. Oh, there's nothing I can do about it now. Here's what you say, nothing I can do about it now. Nothing I can do, nothing I can do, nothing I can do about it now. Okay, so one thing we can do is just get used to loving ourselves as we are, even with COVID-19. Now, I was once, I'm trying to say hired. It was hired without any money. So, what do you do with that? What do you call that when you're a songwriter? Contracted. My friends and I from the Positive Music Festival were all engaged to write songs for positive affirmations, and they wanted something about body image with no negative words. We could use no in any of the songs. So I wrote this and we laughed hysterically as we wrote it. I love my body. I am a hottie. I am just the right size. I am a winner. No need to be thinner. I am taken first prize, first prize. I am healthy and very wealthy. I know, hey, that I am wise. No more denying. I'm through with lying. It is time I realize I am a hottie. I love my body. I am just the right size. No need to be thinner. I am a winner. And I am taken first prize. I am healthy and very wealthy. I know, hey, that I am wise. No more denying. I'm through with lying. It is time I realize. So that's what you call a chant, ladies and gentlemen, something that is repetitive, that gives you an idea. I like to call mine chants to dance, CHANT, chants to dance. So if you look them up on any music service, you can find my songs. And if you look for Chants to Dance with Janice Stanfield, you'll find that. All right, so tonight we are sponsored by our new Facebook group. I'll probably probably be mentioning why we did this later, but the new Facebook group we would like everyone to join with us is called Together for Good Karma. You can probably see that the name of our 501c3 is Together for Good. And when we've been doing our paperwork, we made it Together for Good Worldwide. For a Facebook page, we wanted something a little bit more like the Life is Good brand. And so we're going to call our Facebook group Together for Good Karma. Together for Good Karma. So just imagine, imagine, you know who I think is this perfect sponsor? Winnebago. What if we had a contest where you could win a Winnebago? Just think of it. It's like a second home, you know? Okay, so here's the theme song for Together for Good Karma. Now I'm looking for some more verses. Now, in all of them, it'll say, we're together for good karma, come on in. And then we need 2 lines for that spot where it says, the only thing we take a stand for is both and. We're together for good karma, come on in. So if you think of anything, please put it in the chat, and maybe my friend Pam Garcia will collect any of them that we get, and we'll be able to play it at the end. I'm just going to finish it off with this. We're together for good, come on in. Yeah, we're together for good karma, come on in. The only thing we take a stand for is both and. We're together for good karma, come on in. You know, the reason that I take a stand for both and is because the land of either or was such a bore. I'm taking a stand for the land of both and. When I was a television news reporter for my first 4 years out of university, I was on the police beat, and it was blood and guts reporting Monday through Friday. The only bonus was I always had the lead story because people wanted to know about those things. And while I was a television news reporter, writing those bad news stories daily, this was what I was dreaming. It's all in this song. Hey, I see my friend Lori King Taylor entered the room. Could someone let Lori in? Lori is from my mastermind group. Oh, there's Eileen also. This is okay. Hey, technical difficulties. It happens, and it's no big deal. Remember, we've got so many mottos. Would rather be excellent without being perfect. So back to television news reporting and that young woman who was me, the poet and the singer and the stand-up comedy person, wishing that I could find my dream job and wanting to stop taking up space in someone else's dream job. What would I do if I knew that I could not fail? If I believed, would the wind always fill up my sail? How far would I go? What could I achieve? trusting the hero in me. If I were brave, I'd walk the razor's edge, where true believers dare to tread and never lose faith, even when losing my way. What step would I take today if I were brave? What would I do today if I were brave? What would I do today if I were brave? What would I do today if I were brave? What would I do today if I were brave? I would tell you all that if I were brave, I would stop this song right now, because I'm already behind on time, and I promise you I will finish this song later. But I want to get to the wonderful things that we have coming up right now. I'll come back to this, but I'm just going to sing the last line of it so that Mr. Sushil is ready. He's our man behind the curtain, so that Mr. Sushil is ready for his part. Here I go with the last line, Mr. Sushil. What would I do today if I were brave?
This is Nargis. In Afghanistan, as we know, it's always fight. So every day is worry. Every day is like when we go out of home, we don't have hope that they will come back home or no. Myself, I didn't go school in Malaysia. The first time when they started to Zoom calls, I was always hoping that there will be something, like they study, and I know that their language is more than better than me because they studied, they go to school, but I didn't. I learned English from the people. Like I remember the days that I could not say any words. I just try to talk with them, try to understand and try to remember each word that they say to me. So I was really happy for them that maybe they will be something in future. It has a career. The lockdown start, and then actually I don't have that much mood also. So I start when I felt like I'm getting in depression. Then when you offered for Khujasta and after that maybe your sister and brother come, I was so excited and I really wanted. So I just said, okay, I will go. What, no matter what happens, I learn or I don't learn, at least I will try. I will not lose anything. Actually, I didn't knew anything about that video editing, making posts, advertising, you know like so many things that we are learning. Most things that was that communication with the people. Now I learned how to do video editing, Photoshop, making posts for Facebook, advertising, After Effects, like so many things I learned. So actually, as we mentioned, that I'm just maybe 2 months that I'm in film school. So as I think and as I calculate my time, I learned so much.
Hi, my name is Michael. I'm 14 years old and I've been a refugee for 10 years now. We met Mishina through our school and she told us she has a program for refugees to earn money for their families, and a lot of us were interested, so we had to make one video to show her what we can do. And at that time I really didn't know how to do much. I didn't have that much skills, but we have learned a lot of skills like video editing, photo editing, how to make websites, how to work on Canva, Filmora, and even sales. So I want to use my skills to help my family and help other people move forward in their business, and just a way for me to get money in the future and help my family. And I'm really grateful for film school, and I just want to say thank you because they've helped us a lot, helped my family a lot even during this COVID. So we're really grateful.
So welcome, everybody. We're glad to have you. I, I'm sure you can appreciate, we're just in love with these students, so we could sit and watch them all day. Here, Ray Stika, Rhonda Fott is here, Robin Thompson, Sarah M. Sheil is the lovely, talented wife of our instructor, Mr. Sushil. There's Pam. Hey, Pam. Uh, Thanks, everybody, for coming. Gary Masters, if I don't say your name, it's because I'm reading quickly. Eileen Bruno, thanks for coming. And Millette. So we've got a great show for you tonight. We're excited about it. We've got, as I say, more some video of our students speaking and kind of telling you a little bit about their lives. So one of the things that Mr. Sushil asked me to point out tonight, and he said, you know, we really appreciate everyone referring people to us as clients, and we wanted to make sure that you know that, you know, he's a well-known videographer. He's a full-on professional. He's worked for CNN, for BBC, for Al Jazeera. And so when you come to get work from us, what you're going to get is the combined efforts of our students and a professional videographer. So even though we've got great prices, we're really good at doing video, we're going to turn out something that's really high quality, that's going to be gone over very well. We'll put a lot of effort into it. And it's part of our process. Our students are learning, they're growing, they're getting better, they're part of the production team, and Mr. Sushil is an integral part to make sure that whatever comes out of our shop is something you're going to be really proud to use. For those of you that are thinking about putting together something for Christmas or maybe a holiday, you're certainly welcome to do that. We've got some more about what we're going to be doing with our programming later on, but the show is going to be 90 minutes. We're going to go till 8:30. There could be an after party, just saying. And we've got a surprise guest, and we're really excited about someone that's joined our leadership team. And I'm hoping Janet's going to tell you a little bit about that in a few minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure, it's my honor to introduce star of our show, Janice Stanfield. Give her some love, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. requests I always get at concerts. I'm asking you to guess if you don't know. What movie is this song about and who is George Bailey? I think you probably know him. If you live in the United States and you've ever watched a Christmas movie, you might have watched this one. Every December since I can remember, I made a mistake now. Okay, there we go. Do over. Every December since I can remember, I watch the same movie, despite what it does to me. It's a wonderful life, but it passes by so fast. I hate to sound gloomy, but it's a story about a guy standing on a bridge, seeing all he ever wanted, all the things he never did, missing every minute of the life he never lived. Oh, I don't wanna be George Bailey, waiting for the right time, for a clear sign. Even if I make mistakes, it's time I do whatever it takes. I don't wanna be George Bailey, no more waiting. I don't wanna be George Bailey, no more waiting. I got my suitcase stashed in a safe place, but I never packed it. Always so distracted by this wonderful life, but it passes by so fast when I don't take action. But I can never see Paris if I never leave home. Gotta buy a ticket if I'm gonna get to Rome. Gotta get going if I'm ever gonna go. Oh, I don't wanna be George Bailey, waiting for the right time, for a clear sign. Even if I make mistakes, it's time I do whatever it takes. I don't wanna be George Bailey, no more waiting. I don't wanna be George Bailey, no more waiting. I don't wanna be George Bailey, no more waiting. So did you figure out what the movie was? Please put it in the chat. Oh yeah, okay, Eileen, thank you for that. Yes, 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 yes. Our special guest tonight is one of those people that if you were at a big conference like a TEDx where she has spoken before, or an authors conference, this is the person you would save for your closing speaker. And even though she's only going to have 3 to 5 minutes with us because we've got so many things to do tonight, do not miss the time with Lee Tran. Now, you're probably familiar with the book called First They Killed My Father, which was about it's a memoir of a refugee from Cambodia, actually a Cambodian person, not a refugee, but who became a prisoner in Cambodia. Our special guest tonight, her book is called I Did Not Miss the Boat. And when her family was running from the Vietnamese War, they have quite a story, and I don't want you to miss hearing that. So please stay tuned. It's an inspiring story. And it reminds us that every awesome woman was once a little girl with the power to change her world. I'm so excited that this song has now been used with lyrics for Cambodia, the Philippines. We've recorded them for about 10 different countries now so that they can become music videos in that country, celebrating the girls who are turning into women in those places. Ah, 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 like a tiny speck of sand can grow into a pearl. Every awesome woman was once a little girl, a miracle of nature, brilliant by design. Like the summer sun, she was born to shine. Ah, give a girl hope and opportunity. You will be amazed at all that she can be. Every awesome woman was once a little girl with the power to change her world. When we sing it for other countries, it would be something like this. Every Filipina was once a little girl with the power to change her world. The heart of every girl is like a tiny seed. With a little help, she can be a mighty tree. With roots so deep, she can reach for the sky. She can build a better world. She's not afraid to try. Ah, give a girl hope and opportunity. You will be amazed at all that she can be. Every awesome woman was once a little girl with the power to change her world. With education, she'll have no limitation. She can build her children's expectations. When she's given what's essential, her potential is exponential. Her potential is exponential. Give a girl hope and opportunity. You will be amazed at all that she can be. Every Chinese woman was once a little girl like our guest Lee Tran, with the power to change her world. Ah, every awesome woman, every little girl has the power to change her world. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, you guys, I have to ask for patience for a moment because my screen went down with the set list. So can anyone tell me where I'm going next? Oh, video.
Yeah, we're going to a video.
Videos.
Thank you, video. Mr. Sushil?
So this was for our original donors.
Hi guys, I'm Khujista, I'm 12 years old, I'm from Afghanistan.
I'm Afzal, 15 years old from Afghanistan.
I'm Ali, I'm 14 years old from Afghanistan.
Hi, I'm Farhan, 14 years old from Pakistan.
Hi, I'm Michael, 14 years old from Iran.
Hi, I'm Abel, 15 years old from Together We Can Change the World for Good Refugee Film School.
The reason for this video is to say thank you.
In life, sometimes you don't get to see the difference that you made.
But in a refugee film school video, you do.
In just over 6 months since we began,
Here's what she helped us to do.
Since we didn't have any computers or laptop to edit,
You helped us buy used computers for film school.
you helped us buy noodles, so we didn't have to go home to eat and come back to film school to work.
Every day at least one PC was not working, so we learned how to fix computers by using parts from broken computers that were donated to our school.
We spent 2 months learning and earning points. With those points, each of us earned a computer for our home.
Then COVID-19 came. Our quarantine was a lockdown.
No one could leave their home. Our fathers could not work.
We were worried.
We didn't have any money to pay
Rent, food, water, and electricity.
Through the quarantine, we met twice a week on Zoom calls to keep learning.
When Miss Jana started teaching free Zoom classes to connect the world to Refugee Film School.
we came on the classes and helped her teach.
Donations from that class helped our families buy food and helped us make it through.
Now, things are getting better every day.
We have been earning money for our families.
To make this possible,
We set up a Facebook group that you can join.
Together we can change the World Film School group.
When we get hired there to edit videos, it's not a hand out, it's a hand up. I'm Khujista Saifi from Afghanistan. I am 13 years old and I have been a refugee for 5 years in Malaysia. Before I joined the film school, I didn't know anything about video editing. I didn't have the skill to do a graphic design. I didn't have any skill. I was not good at technology and all those stuff. The reason why I joined film school at first was just for an activity. But then as time passed, I realized that the thing was a really good starting point for my career. At first, I only thought that we would only study editing, but then as time passed, we studied graphic designs, editing, Photoshop, and all other things. I want to be a designer in my future, and I really want to perfect my skill in designing. Refugee Film School is helping me a lot. It's a really good starting point for my future. Like when I get my payment and I give it to my mom, like her father, I feel really proud of myself that I can help my parents.
Hi, my name is Abdurrahman. I am 16 years old from Pakistan. One day Miss Dana came to our class and she said that she's gonna start a class called Refugee Film School. She wants students to edit video and earn money. I joined film school because of my friend. Before joining film school, I didn't have any skills of video editing. So I started film school 1 year ago, November 14th, 2019. My aim was to learn video editing and be the best editor I can as soon as possible. Now I have learned so far video editing for social media, graphic design, video thumbnails, photo retouching, website design, news genre design, some of YouTube skills and animation. And I know how to use After Effects and Premiere Pro. So I want to learn more about After Effects and animation, 2D animation, 3D animation, and some more about Premiere Pro. So Refugee Film School is helping me in a lot of ways. Like it's helping me earn money for my family, get food for my family, and helping me buy new stuff, the things that I need. I never had this kind of stuff before, but when I got in Refugee Film School, I had money, I earned money, I got so many things from Refugee Film School. It's helping me a lot for me and my family.
Edited by Abdul Rahman and Mr. Sashil. It's a video that from a song and a poem written by my friend Holly Steele. And Holly, if you're here and you can turn your camera on, during the showing of this, then afterwards we can show you afterwards, and you can get the credit for this amazing thing this amazing song and poem that we've turned into a video. So Mr. Sushil, I'll turn that to you.
It's only stuff, you can always buy more. But tell me please, where is that store? Don't worry, they say insurance will pay. Whatever you're missing can all be replaced. Then show me the pictures of my wedding day, when I walked down the aisle in my grandmother's lace, and the necklace passed down through generations as a treasure, the one that mere touching brought me so much pleasure. My big picture window has blackened and shattered. I'm left in the rubble of all that once mattered. It's only stuff, you can always buy more. But tell me, please tell me, where is that store? Give me directions, I want to go there. Could they sell me some comfort when life isn't fair? Tell me, please, where is that store? Tell me, please, where is that store? Will they have the dishes that belong to my mom? The scrapbook with snapshots from my senior prom, and a travel department with all my collections from sweet favorite places, my hand-picked selections, my beloved old bathrobe that felt like a friend. If I could find that, it could help my heart mend. But I can't replace anything on this list which helps me to see what it meant to be rich. It's only stuff, you can always buy more. But tell me, please tell me, where is that store? Give me directions, I want to go there. Could they sell me some comfort when life isn't fair? Tell me, please, where is that store? Tell me, please, where is that store? As we dig through our questions, our sorrow and rage, will the phoenix arise to begin a new stage? If I could surrender, if I could release, could I find grace? Could I find peace? It's only stuff, you can always buy more. But tell me, please tell me, where is that store? Give me directions, I want to go there. Could they sell me some comfort when life isn't fair? Tell me, please, where is that store? Tell me, please, where is that store?
I'm unmuting now.
Did you unmute me, Meryl?
Yes,
No, I
can someone pin Holly Steele's photo so that we can see Holly? Holly, you probably didn't know you were going to be on tonight.
I did not.
Look at you.
But you look wonderful, Holly. You do. You
Oh,
look
that's-
beautiful. Considering what the move and everything.
Sacred Sisters, women I meet with every month, and I've been beloved friends with Holly. She's been my sacred sister for how many years now, since we were a lot younger, and we have traveled the world together. And Holly, will you just say, if you can, in one sentence, what that song was about for anyone who was inside here and couldn't see what the visuals were about, and also what you're doing in your life and the big transition happening right now having to do with that song?
Okay, so in one sentence, it was the idea of the fires in California and what I would actually grieve if I lost everything in a fire. And I'm very lucky that I was not one of the people that did, but I had enormous compassion for so many people who've lost everything. And the irony of having the Refugee Film School put that with photographs that they have lost everything, including their country. And to put that together was really an incredible gift to the juxtaposition of that was amazing. And partly because of the fires in California and many other inhospitable thoughts about that, we decided to move to North Carolina. So that's where I am right now. We're looking for a new home. So thank you for letting me share.
Oh, beautiful, Holly. That is Holly Steele, and only a professional speaker like Holly Steele, who's been a professional speaker for so many years, helping so many audiences. Only you could do that in one sentence, and it was a beautiful sentence. Thank you.
Thank
Holly.
you. Thank
Thank you. So this song is called You Will Do Amazing Things. And Mr. Sushil, I cannot remember if I'm supposed to play it on the guitar or we are doing a video of it.
We are playing on the guitar.
Okay, good. Good that I can do that. This song has been used a lot. It's been sung a lot by other people, so much that when I perform it, people will tell me they love this song and not realize I wrote it. They love it because of someone else who sang it for them or someone else's recording. And there are some beautiful recordings of this song called You Will Do Amazing Things. You will do amazing things with the choice each new day brings. And with every step you take, bless the progress that you make. The reason you live is there in every gift you give. Love your life, love your dreams. You will do amazing things. I'm sending this out to everyone going through this pandemic together, to remind you that you have come here to do amazing things and you're not finished. It's time to say yes to the rest of your destiny. And of course, yes, that is another song. Oh, the places you will go and the people you will know. Don't worry when or where or all need to know that now you're on the right track. No need to look ahead or back. Just enjoy what this day brings. You will do amazing things. This is the last chorus. If you want to sing along at home, then join me now, but don't open your mics because we'll be out of time. Amazing, amazing. You will do amazing things. Amazing, amazing. We're here to do amazing I think there's a video coming up here, or maybe it's already happening out there. Somebody let me know in the chat.
Hello, my name is Madina. I am from Afghanistan and I am 14 years old and I have been a refugee for 2 years in Malaysia. I edited a video and sent her. After this, she replied that you can join the film school, and I was really happy that she was choosing me. I started the film school 1 year ago, and when we wanted to start the film school, there was no good technology there. Miss Jana at first bought tablets for us to edit video. Actually, I like to learn everything. Then I said, oh, it's really good to learn how to edit. Then I could earn some money to help my family. I learned how to edit videos and how to make pictures or design. And my English get better than before. I like to go in a higher school and study there, and I like to learn about technology and improve my editing and designing skills. Refugee Film School helped me to know more people and experience some more people in my life and know them.
I'm Ali. I'm 14 years old and I'm from Afghanistan. We came to Malaysia because our lives were in danger and we were going to be killed. The first day when you came to the school, you came who wants to learn about Fiverr. You said that you need to give me a video so I can see what you can do. I downloaded an app. It was called InShot. So I edited a game clip. First day, I remember that many students that came to your class, every student was sharing an iPad so they can edit videos, and our slogan was staying in. Yes, so I've learned a lot of things. Right now I know how to edit videos professionally, and I'm a designer, photo designer and Canva designer. Yeah, logos, all professionally. I got a client. He wanted to start a YouTube channel for his kid. I made a logo, made an intro for his YouTube channel, and the comic comes to me by paper drawing. So I'm turning it into like a video. It's zoom and zooming out. So if it's like a still photo, it will look boring. If it's a moving photo, it will look interesting. The other things I want to learn, the first one was 3D animation. The second one is with Photoshop. More about After Effects, because right now I know a little bit about After Effects, that basics, and I know the basic, and a bit higher than basic. I can speak two languages right now. It's Farsi and English. So my mentor name is Harold Payne, and he's a musician. He helps me with my studies and helps me with everything that I want. And I thank him very much, and I appreciate him. And for all of the volunteers for Refugee Film School, I thank you very much because you're helping Refugee Film School a lot. Right now, I'm earning money for my family so we can buy home essentials and pay rent. It helped me a lot.
Ah, while I was watching, my computer, my mom's iPad went back to sleep, and so I am trying to find the script again because I don't want to. Can someone tell me?
Yeah, Miss Jana, you're going to introduce Mr. Sushil, who's a well-known and well-regarded videographer who has some client videos with some work that we've done that people love.
Yes, we are so grateful for everyone who has become a client and has gotten involved with the students. And one of the things that makes them happy with their videos is that we have Mr. Sushil, a professional video journalist, well known before he became a refugee himself and saved his own children. So, Mr. Sushil, would you introduce the next videos? And we are so grateful for everything you do for the students. We can't be there, but we are together every morning and for 2 hours, and then Mr. Sushil teaches the student in their afternoon. Mr. Sushil, we welcome you.
Thank you, Miss Jana. And I'm these refugee children and make their lives fruitful so they can support their families. And I must say that these children are awesome. They are intelligent, hardworking, sensible, committed, energetic, and now also skilled. So, being an instructor of these incredible students and also a refugee parent, I would like to share some of my feelings with you all, and I will try not to take much of your precious time. If you don't mind, I want to add something. So I quickly go with it, and I want to start with the as I can feel and understand the hardships of the parents are facing in this crucial time, just like me. And they all had to leave behind their families, their houses, their properties, vehicles, and comfort to save their families' lives. So no doubt, many of the refugee parents are skilled, like me. But being a refugee, we don't have opportunities to get respectable work to feed our families. So on behalf of the students, I would like to thank all of the donors and people who are supporting Film School for their love, kindness, generosity, and support for the students of the Film School. So I appreciate the positive influence and encouragement, which means a lot for us. And a film school has brought a ray of hope, peace and satisfaction in their lives during this difficult time, and have never failed to make them smile. Please continue to support these teenagers and film school so they can grow more and support their parents. And at last, I say, I really feel happy to be a part of it. So, right now, I want to share some of our students' work, which they have done for the clients. So, I think you will definitely enjoy the work the clients, students have done so far. So, please let me share that videos with you.
You always want to do you. This is a way that you always want to do you. This is a way that you're expressing yourself. Well, as you age, people are going to want to teach you how to do things that they want that don't necessarily make you feel like you.
So I learned something yesterday that I did not know, which is that I could actually have videos of me talking about coaching and the industry pretty easily, and this is something I've been trying to do for 8 years by myself. So I had the experience with Refugee Film School and Janice Stanfield, who is their founder. They interviewed me via Zoom, and I walked away 24 hours later with some beautiful videos, 1-minute videos, 3-minute videos, a variety of videos they were able to show me that I can use on my website, on the Radiant Coaches Academy website, for a YouTube channel, for TikTok, whatever I want to use. So I just want to say how fun it was to be interviewed by these teenagers, who in this case are refugees who currently live in Malaysia. Many of them are from the Middle East. Refugee Film School is something I'm proud to be part of as a volunteer. And I had so much fun being interviewed by them. And I think the quality of the video that came from it was that I was just lightheartedly having a conversation, and they made it so easy for me because they interviewed me and I just impromptu asked and answered questions. And yeah, I had a blast. It was great.
I'm excited that people have this guide now.
Dragon power, be feisty, be focused, be fearless, have fun.
Hi everybody, it's the channel.
You can either work with Mr. Sushil if your project needs that, or five days a week and weekends, working on how we can bring more jobs and more help to the students and to more students. Please welcome Don Akers.
Wow. Thank you, Jana. Thank you very much. It's true. It's a true story. I was looking on Facebook. I was like, oh, Jana's going to be live any minute now. And then she wasn't. I thought, oh, she'll be live any minute now. But then she wasn't. She'll be live any minute now. And then she called me, hey, we're trying to go live. And it was such a compliment because Jana's like a full-on professional singer, songwriter, and she called me. And I'm just a guy with a computer, and I'm a speaker, trainer, coach, and all that. But they called me, and I knew exactly what to do. So I called Gina Carr because I knew that I didn't know. and it all worked out. And that's the thing, the way it is with a lot of these things, folks, is that all of us in this world, there's times when we need help. There's times when we need help. And the thing that's been really transformational for me in this last 6 or 7 months with the refugee film students is that I didn't know what refugee meant. I thought it was kind of like migrant. I didn't really know what a refugee is someone that gets bullied out of their home. It's someone that gets persecuted for political or religious or whatever reasons, and they're smart, capable people that are just forced out of their home and end up in another place where they just get kind of stuck. The UN was really trying to repatriate people and find homes for refugees, but there's just so many refugees and so many people still coming. And if you were ever going to help somebody, I always would want to help somebody who's capable of taking that help and then really making a contribution. And that's what's really struck me about the refugee students and their families, Mr. Sushil. It's humbling to work with people who work this hard, who try this hard, who show up every day and really do the best they can. And so I would like to, I'm going to go a little off script here. There are some people in our group, Meryl Spielman, Rhonda Hull. There's Meryl. Rhonda, if you're there, would you turn on your camera? Thank you. Ann Pogue. And we've got bigger challenges coming. We've got 30 students that want to join, and every student needs a computer. Oh, and before I forget that, it's on the script here, our mentors. So if you all would turn off your cameras, thank you. Oh, let's give them a little bit of love. Give them some love. Thank you all. Thank you all very much.
Love you. We love you, volunteers.
We got going, we're going fast. We were trying certain kind of videos, certain kind of production, and some things worked, some things didn't. And it took longer than we thought. Can you imagine that? And Miss Becky came up with this brilliant idea of getting mentors. And maybe one of the most profound things that we've done this year is to have mentors. And so if you're a mentor, would you please turn on your camera now? I've got mine on. I'm a mentor. One of the best things that I do is, there's
Incredible.
Thank you. Des is an amazing coach. She did an unbelievable workshop for us on Thursday, and we're just really proud to be part of her Radiant Coaches group. And we see it as a perfect overlay for reaching out, changing lives. One of the things that we know about our students is they're not just learning video editing. They're not just learning to do graphics. They're not just learning subtitles and lyric videos. They're also becoming better at speaking English. They're becoming better students. They're realizing that what they do and how they apply themselves can make an and will be the difference in how their lives work out. And so we're really committed to making good things happen. And before I pass this, we're going to go back. I do need to say that we're going to be asking you to donate. It's that time of year. And Michael Zarin, who's my sales protege, he needs a new computer. Every time he runs his computer, he starts working, and he's worked so hard, it gets hot. So the fan doesn't work very good. His computer gets too hot, it shuts off. So somebody's got to use computer, or feels the need, feels moved by God to donate a computer. We're going to be asking you for some more of those things in a little bit. Anyway, now we've got a really amazing speaker. I think Jana would like to do the introduction. Jana, please take it away.
Yes, I would, because I am so grateful that this woman found us. Refugee Film School leadership team. And what makes this so valuable for us is that when she was the age of these students, she learned what it was like to be a refugee and to try to help her family. She's now the author of I Did Not Miss the Boat and a TEDx speaker. Please welcome Lee Tran.
Thank you, Jana. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Well, to love is to understand. And I hope the program so far have helped our audience to understand who refugees really are. Now, you look at all these faces of 14, 15, 18 years old boys and girls, they don't look any different than your children, right? The only difference is they live in fear every day. Fear of not having enough food for the parent, fear of not having rent to pay for the house, and fear of being bullied, and fear of not knowing what the future is going to be. And they constantly feel like they're not safe. I just want to put a little image on your head. Imagine that you were watching videos, you were watching a movie with your family in the living room, having popcorn. And then the next day, here's the wildfire, here is the flood. And it turned your world upside down. You have to flee your home, and you have no possession. You have nothing left, but maybe a few clothes, a bag of clothes with you. Now, refugee is much worse than that. Refugees don't have a country. They don't have representative. They don't have a voice. They don't have any right. They have no future at the time that they're there. So everything is like COVID in steroid. They don't have a warm place. It's like nobody speak up for them. And they become the orphanage of the world. And how did I know? Because I was one of them. 40 years ago, I was about 16. And my parents, my family, with hundreds of people, at that time, hundreds of thousands of people fled out to the sea, running away from communists. It's not because we want to run away from our birthplace. It's because we didn't have a choice. Either we do or we die. We're dying a slow death if we stay. And refugees usually do that because something dangerous to the family, to their well-being. That's why they run away. And I'm sure you have heard a lot of story tonight so far from our students, from our teachers, social, and even, from people like Mr. Don, who had no idea who is refugee and what is immigrant. And that's a lot of mix up because my own niece and my son were born in America, and they have a fuzzy idea too. But to meet them in person, or at least through the screen, I hope you can understand that these people are real people. These people are the people that grapple for hope right now. Because, I mean, I was only in the refugee for 8 months, and I was 16, and that felt like forever because I felt stuck. Time was trapped because I couldn't plan for a future. I didn't have a school to go. I had to make clothes to help my mom to make a living at the refugee camp. Now, somebody was kind to us, rented us a sewing machine. That's how we were able to make something. Just like right now, they don't need a sewing machine, they need computers. The students are talented, incredible teenager. They learn fast. They just need the tools so can help them not feeling trapped, but feeling confidence and feeling like they can actually flourish their knowledge and their skill so they can be ready whenever the third country giving them a resettlement. I can't imagine being 8 years in a refugee. 8 months was so long. 8 years, I don't even know how. I mean, these kids were there at 3, 4 years old, and now at 13, 14. We want to give hope. And I know that you want to make a difference because somebody did make a difference for me. I mean, my dad helped build a boat so we can escape Vietnam. And the title of my book, I didn't miss a boat, because literally I didn't miss the boat. But the people in the United States gave me a plane ticket and helped me, fed me, and restore my hope. And you can do that. You can help them build their boat. And their boat is the career in the future. The boat is the chances. So they're not missing out any chances like regular kids, like your kids, like your son, your daughter. And, you know, for less than $1 a day, you can actually lift a lot of burden for them. They don't have to worry about where the rent's going to come from, where the food's going to come from. And it helped them to actually be able to help your business, to do the videos for you, to do the graphic design for you. It's great for both sides of the world. And you feel good about helping them, and they feel good about confidence that they can learn some skill for them. So I ask you, if you're watching tonight, knowing that you can do a lot, you can make a difference. I mean, we have 15 kids right now. You can help one, help two. And then we're looking forward to build another class, another 15. I mean, this is the ripple effect that we all can chip in and help the next generation so they don't have to considering labor, manual labor, like a maid or like a janitor, like, you know, they have a better future because they can be an engineer, they can be a graphic designer, they can be anything because they have internet and they have computer that you support them. They have the equipment, they have the support that you are giving them. So I want to thank you. If you're watching this, I hope that you will share with your friends and share about what refugee is, because there's still so many out there that needs our help. And I want to thank you so much for make a difference in a kid's life, many kids' life. They are depending on you. Thank you.
Thank you, Lee. And everyone who's been reading Lee's book is loving it. Is it available at Amazon, Lee? Is that the best place to get it?
Yes, it's available on both Amazon and on my website as well, leetran.com.
Oh, good. Thank you, Ann Pogue, for putting that link in there. And we are so grateful to have your marketing skills and your scientific mind helping these students. Where did you wind up spending your career, Lee?
Well, I graduated with a chemistry degree, and I was in the big pharmaceutical companies for 17 years. And then I switched to a creative field to be a custom window treatment specialist. So I had that business for 10 years. And now I'm a freelancer. I'm speakers, I'm an author, and I want to do a lot of philanthropy because I want to give back. I want to make an impact in many people's life. And I want to thank you for giving me this chance to tap in, because this is the mission that I've been looking for so long, helping refugee kids to have a better future, to do anything that they can do because they're not trapped, but being a status of a refugee.
Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. And Dawn, I'm wondering if I could do just a little bit of a song before you take the next part. Together, 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 together we can change the world. 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 Together, 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 together we can change the world. 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 Thank you, Rhonda Hull, for what you put in the chat, that $1 or $1 million is appreciated. Anything you can do. What we know is that the life you change may be your own. If you've been wanting to do something that actually makes a difference, we have opportunities where you can volunteer time, opportunities where students can help you with projects, where you can have a refugee assistant. You can have refugee assistance. So many ways to give these students a hand up, not a handout, so that every dollar goes to help the students. We are all volunteers except for Mr. Sashil. Don, who I always want to call Mr. Don, because that's what we call him every day in film school. I want to turn this back to you for a moment.
Yeah, thank you very much, Jana. Thank you very much. So, we're like you guys out there in the audience. We're just doing the best we can. And I realized that I mentioned before that we could use a used computer, but we've already been through that process where it costs so much to mail them. And then it takes so long to get through customs that it's really better if we could just get a donation for a computer if you want to help a young man who works his tail off and is a real peacemaker. One of the things I love about Michael is he's a peacemaker. He always, everybody gets, you're working hard and you get frustrated. Michael's one of these people that bring people together. So before I go, I want to show you our website. We're really proud. Rhonda Hall did an amazing job with Osama Omar creating a website, and we're really proud of it. Before I do that, can I ask the students, Abdul Rahman, Michael, Ali, would you guys turn on your cameras, Afzal? If you turn on your camera just for a minute, Kajesta, if you would, Medina, there he is. Hey, Afzal, this kid's growing up fast. He's going to be huge. There's Ali. Ali's a fast learner. So if you want to hire somebody that learns fast, there's Kojesta. Hey, Kojesta. So I'm going to put you guys on. There it is. Hi, Medina. So these are the students. I think it's about 10:30 their time in the morning. So it's Sunday for them. And I just wanted to thank you all, so you guys could get a chance to see them. And now what I'd like to do, there's Michael. Hey, Michael. This guy wants to be a sales guy. I was a sales guy for a long time in my career. I was an engineer and I talk too much. And so if you talk too much, they make you a sales guy. So there's Farhan. Hey, Farhan. Anyway, let me see if I can change this view. There they are. And there's Omid. Omid wants to be an actor. You got an acting job. This is your guy. He's smart. He thinks fast. Hey, there's Nargis. Hey, Nargis. So thank you all for coming on screen. I know you've been kind of in the background for a while. We really appreciate getting to see you. So thank you very much. I'm going to share my screen. What I'd like to do now is just show you the website. There are several ways that you can help out. If you want to help out, if you want to make a difference, these are the people. You can meet them, come to our Zoom meetings, come to the film school. You can meet these folks and you can change the world. So this is our new website. I will put the link in the chat. Abdul Rahman his screen must have shut off. Anyway, so this is the Refugee Film School. It's under the URL refugee-tv.com. And there's ways here where you can give now. There's to make donations. And it's just got a little bit about the school. Every penny goes to making a difference. We really want, part of our bigger picture is we want people to get to know refugees. We want them to know the story, because once you meet one person, you're going to realize they are just like you, just like you. They're just like the kids that you meet next door. And then there's some stuff, stay in the loop about the refugees. And there's in the website here is everything about that will tell you about the story, about what we're doing, and you'll get a chance to join us. And that's what we're really asking you to do. We want you to join us with your heart and your mind. We want you to pray for us, what we're doing. We want you to join us however you can. If you'd like to be a mentor, we want you to contact Miss Becky, and we need mentors. If you'd like to have an intern, if you have a small business or even a big business, and you'd like to have a student that will work so hard that your other interns will be embarrassed and work even harder, we can set you up with an intern. If you do need video work, we're absolutely happy to do that. And we'd like you to join us, especially tell 2 friends of yours about us. If you care about something like this, we know that you know 2 people who would care about this, what we're doing. We've got a big idea that Janice got this huge idea. We want to make the world a better place, one person at a time. And then also we'd invite you to join, to pitch in. If you can help financially, that money will go a long way. So I think we've got a big finale, I don't know if they call it an encore. Is it called an encore still, Jana?
You know what? I'm such an honest person that the one time I ever tried to do an encore, I saved one song back, and I was opening for someone else that was famous, and I told him, I'll come back here with you, but then we're going to wait and I'll go and do my encore after people ask for it. I was opening for the more famous people. I went back to be with the band. I told everyone, yeah, thank you, good night. And I went back to be with the band to wait for my encore because I hadn't done my big, most famous song. They believed me when I said I was leaving. So they all went to break. So no faking anyone out with a fake encore anymore, just in case it doesn't happen. What we'd love to do now is close this out. We want to invite you. There are links in the chat to our fundraiser. We're doing our best to raise $10,000 through Giving Tuesday so that we can buy those computers that are $400 now. But isn't it amazing? You can get a computer with a great graphics card there for $400. And that's what we'd love to get for our students now that their old computers are starting to break down. It starts with one who sees a child in need and asks a friend
How many can we feed? And now there's two. A power so much greater than we knew. 'Cause when two or more are gathered, together, 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 together we can change the world. 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 This song was for Together We Can Change the World, which I co-founded with Scott Friedman 10 years ago. And now we've got our new organization, Together for Good Worldwide. And we'd love for you to join our Facebook group at Together for Good Karma. Together, 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 together we can change the world. Together we can change the world. I bet you know this one. I cannot do all the good that the world needs, but the world needs all the good that I can do. You may have noticed this on big commercials at the beginning of the pandemic. I was so grateful to get a call asking if it could be used in an advertisement. My mom and I got to see it on the 6 o'clock news. We got to see it on a Garth Brooks and Trisha Yearwood show. They played my commercial. Oh my gosh, with this lyric. We cannot do all the good that the world needs, but the world needs all the good that we can do. We want to thank you all for coming and remind you that the difference that you make, we hope the difference you make will come back tenfold. May the good you do, return to you tenfold, tenfold. Thank you for being here with us, and we hope you'll stay around for the chat for everyone who's on our Zoom link, a little after party for everyone who's backstage. So, Lee Trin.
Can we take a picture of everyone, please? Everyone
yes.
turn on the camera.
Yes, let's all turn on our cameras and take a picture. We wish we could take a picture of everyone out there in Facebook Live with us. Be sure to come back next week. We are going to have another show next week. It's going to be something different, something special, a 1 hour something special. One week from now, I've made a commitment to do this every week. And once a month on Saturday, we're going to have a Refugee Film School appreciation for our donors concert. So would everyone get your big smile on? 1, 2, 3. I hope someone's taking a screenshot. Oh, we've got some more cameras on. 1, 2, 3. I hope someone's taking a screenshot. Des Stevens, thank you so much for being with us. We are looking forward to a new project we're starting this Thursday with Refugee Film School and in partnership with Radiant Coaches. We're excited about that, and you'll hear more about it at Together for Good Karma and at Radiant Coaches, so that you can consider either being a coach or learn with the refugee students, going along with them learning, or you can find an amazing coach. So everybody, thank you so much. And we will begin our after party now.
Dan, if we could,
yes.
Can we?
You always want to do you. This is a way that you're expressing yourself. Well, as you age, people are going to want to teach you how to do things that they want that don't necessarily make you feel like you.
So I learned learned something yesterday that I did not know, which is that I could actually have videos of me talking about coaching and the industry pretty easily, and this is something I've been trying to do for 8 years by myself. So I had the experience with Refugee Film School and Janice Stanfield, who is their founder. They interviewed me via Zoom, and I walked away 24 hours later with some beautiful videos, 1-minute videos, 3-minute videos, a variety of videos they were able to show me that I can use on my website, on the Radiant Coaches Academy website, for a YouTube channel, for TikTok, whatever I want to use. So I just want to say how fun it was to be interviewed by these teenagers, who in this case are refugees who currently live in Malaysia. Many of them are from the Middle East. Refugee Film School is something I'm proud to be part of as a volunteer. And I had so much fun being interviewed by them. And I think the quality of the video that came from it was that I was just lightheartedly having a conversation, and they made it so easy for me because they interviewed me and I just impromptu asked and answered questions. And yeah, I had a blast. It was great.
I'm excited that people have this guide now.
Be feisty, be focused, be fearless, have fun.
Hi everybody, it's the channel Matman again. There was a fight. Tiga, hey, ah, boo, hey, ha, tiga, ooh, ah, yeah, oh, wow, ouch.
Do you know how to tell the difference between wanting to eat and needing to eat?
I'm just a spoke in the wheel, one grain of sand, but it feels so right to be right where I am. One little part of a much bigger plan, and the longer I'm here, the more I understand. I am one, we are one, like the rays of the sun, of the sun.